Let's run a test of a couple of the large language models to see how long it takes them to adopt a new piece of information. The LLMs get their information from various places on the internet, often including Wikipedia. So what I want to do here is add a new piece of information to the English Wikipedia to find out how long it takes for two of the largest LLMs, the one that runs Microsoft's Bing or Copilot as they call it, and the one that runs the AI at Google called Bard. We'll give them some information that they don't have in English and see how long that takes to filter into their knowledge base. Today is Wednesday, the 17th of January, 2024. For today, we'll just put this into Wikipedia, and then we can come back in a while and see when it actually makes it into the knowledge base. I should say we're not doing this with ChatGPT because ChatGPT is not trying to keep itself current. Whereas with Bing, the idea for doing this particular experiment came when I actually came across a preposterous fact that was not in any way true in Wikipedia and asked Bing about it. And Bing went off on this big riff on this quote-unquote fact. I went into Wikipedia, deleted the wrong piece of information, and then a week later when I came back and wanted to reproduce my search, Bing didn't have that piece of misinformation. I regret not having saved it the first time because it was really hilarious. It was also demonstrative of how bad information on the web propagates around through the AI models, and it would have made a very amusing video, but instead let's do this. We're going to put in a true piece of information about Roger Federer and see how long it takes to update. Hello from tomorrow. In the time since I've done the first steps in this experiment, there have been some interesting developments. So let's walk through the experiment first, then I'll show you the results at the end of the video. Also, the eye patch I was using yesterday was doing something weird with the green screen, so my eye problem today is being addressed with occlusion on the lens instead of a patch. Now, I've set this up in advance so that I don't waste a lot of your time watching the sausage get made. Let's jump through this fairly quickly. This is Bing Copilot, and the question is, where did Roger Federer attend secondary school? Roger Federer did not attend secondary school. He left home at the age of 14 to pursue his tennis career and stopped attending school at the age of 16. Okay, that doesn't actually make sense because he did attend compulsory secondary school until the age of 16. I got a different answer a few minutes ago. Here's the screenshot. So here's the version that was generated just before I started the video. Roger Federer left home at the age of 14 and stopped attending school at 16 years old. I could not find any information on which secondary school he attended. However, I can tell you that blah, 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 and he is regarded as one of the greatest players of all time. He certainly is. He's a national hero here in Switzerland, and I should say that when I took my citizenship exam, you have to take a section of the exam at your commune, and one of the questions for being accepted as a citizen of Switzerland at the commune level was who attended secondary school here in Chavannes. So it's an obscure piece of trivia, but it's something that locally is deemed pretty important. So now we are asking Bard the same question. And Bard says Roger Federer did not attend secondary school. He left school at the age of 16 to pursue a career in tennis. Despite not completing formal secondary education, he has received an honorary doctorate from the Faculty of Medicine at the University of Basel. Okay, we do not know whether or not that is true. Now, on the English Roger Federer page, there's no mention of his secondary school, nor is there any mention of Roger Federer on the webpage of the town where he attended secondary school, which is the town I happen to live in, so that's why I've got this particular obscure fact. Now, if we go over to the French Roger Federer page, he completed his obligatory schooling at the Collège de la Plante in Chavannes-Pres-renens. If we look at the English page for Chavannes-Pres-renens, we find no mention of Federer, but if we look at the French page for Chavannes, we find Roger Federer right there. Roger Federer, a Swiss tennis professional, attended the Collège de la Plante. Okay. So I've already copied this information, including the references, but I think for the English version I got the references wrong because everything is in French, and so if you know how to fix that, please go in and fix the references on the English side. But here, I've translated the section into English, and I'm ready to upload it to the English Wikipedia. Here's the Chavannes page, Roger Federer and this judo guy attending secondary school in Chavannes. Publish changes. And now if we go down, we should see it. Famous people linked to the municipality. Okay, I need to put in a, looks like I made a slight mistake. Okay, that looks better. Again, I messed up the reference, so if you know how to change the reference, please go do that. And we're adding the same fact to the Roger Federer page. Publish changes. Okay, let's see. He was brought to train at the Swiss National Tennis Center, then located in Eclibon. He completed his compulsory education at La Planta Secondary School in Chavannes-Pres-renens. And again, I messed up the citation. Okay, so now this piece of information is in there. It's ready for Bing and for Bard to find. So let's keep an eye on this and see what happens. Now it's tomorrow. I recorded the experiment yesterday afternoon, and then last night at about 10 o'clock I checked to see on Bard and Bing what might have happened, and got back some interesting results. Let's go to Microsoft's Bing Copilot first. Where did Roger Federer attend secondary school? Oh, wow, even more interesting. I'll go back and show you what we got last night. This is new as of the past hour. When I ran this search last night, and about an hour ago, I got back these results, so I'll put on the screenshot. And now this is brand new. Roger Federer completed his compulsory education at La Planta Secondary School in Chavannes-Pres-renens, Switzerland, and obtained his certificate in July 1997 in the Upper Division Commercial Studies section. So they have now, within less than 24 hours, gone back and read the new Wikipedia information and put it online. So there it is. For the previous 12 hours, they had overwritten what they'd had earlier, but they had invented something saying Roger Federer, the Swiss tennis player, attended the École de Commerce school in Lausanne, Switzerland, which is really peculiar because the only place that it could have gotten any information about commerce was that his certificate was in commercial studies. But that's not from an École de Commerce in Lausanne. And in fact, there is no school called École de Commerce in Lausanne, and we're within the Lausanne metropolitan area, but we're not in Lausanne. So where they got that from, I'm not sure. Bing gave a nice footnote for Encyclopedia Britannica, but searching for secondary, commerce, Lausanne, there's nothing in the Encyclopedia Britannica article that backs up what they were saying for 12 hours. That was just complete fabrication. Very interesting though, our information did make it into Bing. How about Bard? Where did Roger Federer attend secondary school? Roger Federer attended La Planta Secondary School in Chavannes-Pres-renens, Switzerland, from 1995 to 1997. And again, that's interesting. They gave a more interesting answer last night. They plucked other information as well from the Wikipedia article and made a more elaborate answer. But in any case, within about 12 hours, they tapped into the new Wikipedia source rather than going to some stored repository. So that's very interesting. This is great if the information that they're getting is good. I want to point out, I have not made a video on this yet, but I did publish an article last year in a journal called Multilingual that I hope you'll take the time to read. I wrote it with you in mind, not with an academic audience, because I wanted to lay out the issues so that a lot of people would be able to understand what's going on. That looks at the problems of sourcing LLMs on the web for other languages, and in a lot of other languages there's a lot more bad information that's being generated directly by Google Translate. I encourage you to read the article. It's informative and kind of fun. At some point, some of the things in the Yoga article will make it into other videos, but for the time being, please just go read it. And we can call this experiment a success in finding out that it takes less than 24 hours for the LLMs to update from Wikipedia. Whether that's for the better or the worse depends on whether the information is for the better or for the worst. Please subscribe to the channel so that when I have an update, you can find out about it. And also there will be more interesting things coming on the channel. So yes, subscribe to Pirate Professor at YouTube. Check out the Patreon page if you could help with the equivalent of some parking in a major city somewhere. It would really help with the production costs of these videos. And if you want to run your own similar experiment, it'd be really interesting if you could report back in the comment section. Make sure you don't put anything fake, add good information to Wikipedia. We don't want to pollute the waters of AI any more than they already are. But this method should reveal how long it's taking information to make it into the space that's harvested by the AI models. So let's give it a little while, see how long it takes, and I'll see you next time.